It's September. Yay. It's September 1st, 2009. Glad to hear that district rehearsal went well. So, I'm going to have my first voice lesson today. It's not something I'm necessarily excited about. You know how I feel about voice lessons. I know I can improve, but I hate voice lessons. It's depressing. But I know I need them, otherwise I might not get into chorale next semester, which I want to do. So I know this will shock you, but we got put in our voice parts today. I'm the first tenor. Woohoo! Shock of the century, right? So yesterday I was trying to practice my solo, my Dog Star solo, the one that I've been singing since solo and ensemble junior year. I was practicing it yesterday. Sorta. It goes up to a G. Like, da, ba, da, da. But I was getting up to about maybe a D sharp without having to be like, it was really sad. Like, really sad. Like, it was like you heard me the morning of Pirates when I was going into my head voice at about the same place, and then I had to hit that B flat. Well, this is only a G. So, yeah, yesterday practice was not fun. So that's at 4. It's 1:30 right now, as I'm taping, so I don't know what time it's going to be when I upload it, clearly. But I need to be out the door by 3. I'm going to need time to poop. And I'm going to try to upload this before I go. So maybe I can let it upload while I'm pooping. This video was uploaded while I pooped. I've been reading this. I've gotten kind of far. I just finished chapter 11. Spoiler alert! I always wanted to say that. Seamus just got all up in Harry's face, and Harry got back up in his. And then Mom was like, I'm a prefect, I'm a lag. This makes my face look so weird. But English was cool today. I'll show you what we did. We got these prompts. We had to pick one. And basically, we were talking about how when you're writing an argument, you can't just say your argument. Like, you can't just say, this is what I believe, this is why it's right, this is why it's right, this is why it's right. You have to cover your bases as to why other opinions are wrong. So we had all these choices of things we could do, like whether cell phones while you're driving should be illegal, and whether protecting from terrorism should affect our rights as American citizens, the effectiveness of online courses as opposed to regular school courses, and whether MySpace is a good way to make new friends. And basically what we had to do, we had 15 minutes to write why we believe that statement is true, and then we had 15 minutes to write why we think that statement is false. Mine was, are grades a successful enough motivation for students? Grades are a tangible way of seeing your work pay off. Seeing a low grade shows you have work to do. Grades affect too much. If you fail out of a class, you still have to pay and to take it again. Grades make it easier for a student to pick out a goal, and having a goal makes it easier to succeed. Grades are individual, whereas extra assignments only work to help some and spread the learning gap even farther apart. Grades almost give the student some power over their professors. Grades are malleable, where a professor's impression of a student is typically pretty unmoved. Grades leave you vulnerable. And this is what I wrote for doubting. And she actually didn't give us as much time, and this is the argument that I agree with, so kind of sucks for me. But my better arguments are already in there. Teachers all grade differently. Even 2 math teachers can. Grades do not reflect work put into an assignment, but the final product. So getting a good grade on one procrastinated paper will encourage more procrastination. School is meant to prepare you for real life. Therefore, grades do not follow you out of college. After you are in the real world, grades no longer have the ability to drive you. So it's more of a short-run effect. Grades allow for lower expectations. More students just working to pass, not to get the most out of their classes. Grades lead to pugnacity and spite towards the teacher. Your favorite color does not exist. Last you told me you don't have a favorite color. But you did say that if you were really forced to choose, you'd say purple. I don't know why the lighting just got all crazy. This is kind of a double question, but it's really one question, because the answers kind of go together. What are the only 2 things you need to know about physics? If you don't know, ask Mr. Kutzko. Stay in school, don't do drugs.